Okay. Happy afternoon show.
Neon lights are humming loud, pinball wizards in the crowd. Tilt the world, let's take a spin. Dreams bounce off the shiny glass, chasing scores that never last. Every flip's where we begin. Pinball paradise, we're rolling the dice, laughing and chatting, it feels so nice.
All right. It's the afternoon show, folks. Playing a little bit more pinball. A little bit. What's up, Silent Sound Guy? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Get a little bit of that, I don't know. Let's be honest, folks. I think it's snot. You know what? From live streaming, every time I move the rig, I look back at the invisible glass, and it's like, there's some overspray here. And then I noticed at one of the pinball expos, man, all the machines had that. I was like, damn. Just from people like mouth breathing and like hanging over the machine playing. And anyways, welcome to the afternoon shift. We are playing Star Wars Fall of the Empire again. Welcome Johnny Button as well. Have I fought the Spider Queen? No. It's yes, King Kong just had an update. I believe I'm gonna move the rig to it next. I believe that would be a good working plan since it just had a large code update as well. So yeah, probably next. I also did something I had talked about doing for a while here on Star Wars Fall of the Empire. I moved my outlane post down finally. And I did it in a way that didn't destroy my playfield. So, oh my God, nobody. All right. Guess what, Thomas? Nobody cares. Welcome in, Busted Chops. As happens most afternoons as I start to play pinball. Yeah. Well, just starting to play, you know. Why do I have to fucking do this every time? Okay. So, based on playing this morning, coming back in, I don't have a massive different strategy, but I did read the notes of what was different based on the code update. So yeah, it was all visual and sound stuff. So, I mean, that's positive. I appreciate visual and sound stuff when they add it during a code update. So
where do you think you're going?
Shout out to Nitro Pinball, where I buy all my pinball stuff. And shout out to the viewers, subscribers, followers on all the different social media. I appreciate you guys. And going to play some pinball, and then I'm going to try to fit this rig in the other room. I don't think it will physically fit through a doorway, but my wife seems to think it has to be in the other room during company coming. So, I don't know. These are me problems, but anyways, that's my evening. So, let's do the things. Hopefully the left outlane post makes the game not drain so many balls over there. it doesn't always help. Like in
Missions are lit. So many to choose from.
right back in the shooter. King Kong moving the right shooter, right out lane. Freaking hell.
Jedi Ball save is now available at the action button.
This is true Silent Sound Guy. You know that is the rules. Happy wife, happy life.
D.
We were kind of strategizing this morning. Like, what is the launch strategy in this one? Do you just let it, do you auto launch every time and let it? Oh my goodness. I was gonna say, I feel like I should just Welcome Death Save Arcade. I did not order the topper because I made a topper and I like it better.
Ben, we're here.
But it's not that I like the topper my daughter and I made better.
One left.
It's that it's just more special.
Mystery what is lit? I don't think they're going to let us in, Artu.
I'll show a video of it. Yeah, sorry to
locked.
sorry to lose my focus there. So for King Kong on the right out lane, there is 4 settings. And so it allows the arcade operator or the homeowner to position the outlane post in any of 4 positions. The top one, basically all the balls will drain. But the bottom one, I find, with King Kong, if you put it in the bottom post, it actually like kind of traps the, if the ball gets there, it kind of like grabs it almost. So that's just my take on it. It's like not better. And so for example, if once the ball is that low, it's going away. Unless you're really good at like a real certain type of nudge, the ball's going down that drain. So so that's the only time Death Save Arcade that I moved the outlane post and I'm thinking of moving it back. So I do have comments already that moving the outlane post does help. I've watched the ball bank off it a couple times already, so. Because I blew my ball 1, this is just kind of like a warm-up game now at this point. Oh, that'll ball sit. Oh, no, okay. And yeah, and again, Death Save Arcade, like I'm just learning as I go, but that was one where I'm like, what? Like if it gets down that, I found that even nudging almost like grabs it and pulls it in. On King Kong, I'm talking about. But. Well, you know what? This morning on stream, I was talking a little bit about outlane posts and how on one of my games, I don't remember which one, it might have been Stranger Things, when I moved the outlane post, I like chipped the playfield like a upsetting amount. So basically it has to be done carefully by actually twisting it out. They don't just pop out like clearly.
Now, come on now, we haven't got all day.
I think on Stranger Things, I used like a drift or like a nail, something to pop it out, and it just sheared off a big shiny piece of the playfield. I'm like, mother. So anyways, but it's something that like a lot of the home users, more novice level people will want to change. So anyways.
Skill shot completed. Please do hurry. Time is running out.
Yeah, like right there, I swear it just bounced out of that outlane, where normally it would have just gobbled it up. So, hasn't helped me so far, but.
Joke is what you don't want to do in this game. Nudge instead.
I stumbled across a recording while I was cleaning him. He says he belongs to someone called Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Ball one unlocked. Use the action button to control your Jedi powers and save the ball. Thank goodness
That was new.
we've been rescued. Because he's holding a thermal detonator. Jay. Jabba offers a sum of 35. And I do suggest you take it.
So I don't know if it's new, but I didn't really notice the little arrows pointing at the pops being utilized before. Like just arrows pointing at the pops. I don't remember that being programmed in before. Maybe it is.
Someone who loves you.
Jedi ball save enabled.
All right, while I'm trapped up here, I'm just reading out your comment there, Death Save Arcade. So you can play backhand the right ramp. Yeah. That's good. That's where it's okay. So like backhand the right ramp and then let it ski pass over to the left. Okay, I think I know what you mean. We'll try that. All right, let me read that again. So Death Save Arcade says, you found that on Star Wars you can play backhand the right ramp and just hold your flipper up and it stops and you can just farm all 3 extra balls. Okay. But not like that. I'll come back. I'll try that in a minute. Since this is just a warm-up game, I'm gonna practice what you're saying. Yeah, I could do that all day. So now just wait for the extra ball to move over. Actually, the extra ball won't move. The extra ball timer won't move unless the other timers are running. I got an extra ball there. That's good advice, Death Save. Thank you.
An extra ball.
Awesome, Rockhand. Well, the best thing to do is come hang out in the chat. Love to have you. What happened this morning? Like a goofy reject. Goofy reject off the hyperspace ramp. Yeah, Rockhound, I'm not sure who gifted the sub yesterday. Might have been Gidra or Johnny Button. Okay, I saw your recommendation, Death Save Arcade. I'm going to try to work that in. That's a good hack to harvest extra balls. If you're trapped up on the other flipper, you'd basically spam the right ramp. All right.
Just you for a second. Oh, wonderful. Thank the Maker. The Force is with us. Artu, you take good care of Master Luke now, understand?
Right. There was no saving in the I could have maybe nudged there. I'm not used to nudging since those outlanes just flat out don't work. Or the I'm not used to nudging the outlane because they've usually been wide open.
You should join us on our next mission.
Okay, I'm gonna start right back up because that was not a bad game considering. Okay, don't forget, I blew ball one. I had a 5 million ball one, so that was like a throwaway. Then I was just kind of trying techniques and a few other things. So let's start right up again. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. This is my afternoon version of the stream. My name is Aaron. This is Grown Up Adjacent, live stream pinball channel show.
Super skill shot completed.
Shit, that's right outside the save timer too. Okay, we've got another shitty ball one. So S-Jab, I have not received yet. It was sent like a week or so ago. I got to check my tracking and see because it should have been here by now.
It's lit. story, too. Use the action button to control your
I
jet.
did. Yeah, I'll know by tomorrow, Death Save. Mine should have been here by now. I feel like maybe they sent it in the mail and it's stuck at like customs or something. I'm right across the border, don't forget. So
Jedi Ball Save is now available at the action button. Oh my, very well done.
Too short for a stormtrooper.
Huh? Ball 1 locked.
Ben Kenobi, where is he? Come on.
Ball 2 locked.
all right.
I think we took a wrong turn.
I suggest a new strategy. Try to obtain the Lit Mystery Award. Multiplier is lit. I advise you to collect it.
Quick, we gotta get across.
All right, so the Death Star's open now. It's open. Now I just have to hit it too. That has been happening more and more. Where the magnet just kind of goes limp and fucking right in the drain. Yeah, SJAB. I'm not looking forward to that disassembly of the Death Star to get that part in there, but I do look forward to it correcting that major issue with the game. The thing was though, like I couldn't be convinced mine was doing it that badly. I mean, it's a hard enough shot to hit, but it's one of those things that like because I know there's an issue, I avoid the shot. I just like take all the other shots. I run other modes. So I'm gonna check. I think that's a new setting. Death Save Arcade says you can set it to plunge a ball when the Jedi save fails. That would be nice because I feel like it only just started doing what we saw. Because this morning it did it like a bunch of times. So make no mistake, they tweak that stuff in the code updates because
Now, come on now, we haven't got all
because
day.
before it felt to me like it was throwing the ball so far. Now it's just like dinking it up like, and then it falls right back down. So anyways, conspiracies.
They shut out the main. It destroys the show. This is madness. Ball 1 locked.
There'll be no escape.
Osevet is our newest follower. Welcome to the show, Osevet.
Thank you for the new follow today on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you. 07.
All too locked. Half battle multi-ball.
All right, let's go.
Keep it up. The points are accumulating rapidly. Jackpot!
Honestly, we should play I hit literally every post in the game there, like, rapidly.
Jedi ball save enabled. Use the action button to control your jet. We've been rescued.
There we go.
Defeat the AT-AT.
Okay, Osavet. Thank you for chiming in with that too, because you know the other day Retro Ralph was like, "Yeah, it was quite an involved job. Took me quite a while." I was just like, "Yeah, but you know." Also, if you've worked on a pinball machine or own a pinball machine and you haven't lost a washer into oblivion, have you really ever worked on it? Because even just moving this outlane post, the washer fell down and like it's gone. It's gone forever. I will never see it again. I'm like, where are the... It's not in the wrench. Anyways.
Defeat the AT-AT. Oh, do hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time has expired.
Yeah, or it'll like cross some wires and like start a fire. Boom, boom.
Super skill shot completed.
All right, so now the Death Star is open.
The Jedi Force Saver is
There, so my Death Star took a ball,
well done.
right? But will it keep doing it?
Death Star Lock 2.
What if I open it up and like mine already is fine? Because my LE is like I don't know, like 670, and they said they fixed it halfway through the LEs.
Skill shot completed. Hold the security tower. Keep it quiet.
So let's see, from I backhanded the Death Star and it didn't take it. There, but it took it that time.
Star multi-ball.
All right, here, shooting some balls at me.
Jackpot. Double jackpot. 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 Double jackpot. 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 Double jackpot.
With 5, I'm going in.
One. Oh dear, my circuits can't take this any longer. Shot multiplier. Shot multiplier.
Pat the Weirdo, I don't know any good stacking strategies yet for Star Wars. I'm just happy to keep the ball in play at this point. I probably have like 30 hours of play on this game,
Lock one.
and I'm still fighting the lower third of the playfield quite often. So this is Star Wars Fall of the Empire, Pixie on YouTube. Star Wars. Yeah, probably one of the highlights of the game, S-Jab,
The
is
Empire never rests, and neither can we.
one of the highlights of the game is the C-3PO voice they got, so for sure. Yeah, honestly, like I added, so Death Save Arcade says you should save your add ball till you get down to 1 ball or you triple drain. I was just like experiencing frustration, and I'm like, fucking, I'm just gonna have 5 ball. Like it was just like things just didn't feel like they were. One thing I do know that I feel like is different, by moving my left outlane post down a bit, it's definitely keeping more balls in play. Every once in a while, I look over and the balls aren't sucking down that drain like so often, so that's a positive. But yeah, and Pat the Weirdo says once you get the shots done, it seems to flow nicely. I actually find that I do play this game I have quite a bit better score when I'm not live streaming, which would be, because I can just kind of focus. I slow it down a bit, and I still have had my high scores while I've been streaming. So, and I was getting close. I know I was getting close to completing the Death Star, even though it rejected once from the left flipper. I was able to backhand it, and it did reject from the left flipper. But I mean, part of you could blame that on shot quality from a left flipper.
Greetings, exalted ones. I am. Shot was very skillful indeed.
I wish
then we're here. I suggest we try to obtain the lit mystery orb.
There's something alive in here. That's your imagination.
Something just moved past my leg.
A really wonderful idea.
You must not succumb to your dark impulse.
Spam the hyperloop.
J. Super skill shot completed. E. Okay, it's lit.
That was a shot quality rejects. They didn't even make it up the ramp, but I can't. All right, stuff that in the Death Star's mouth.
Death Star Lock 1. Super skill shot completed.
All right, just reading Osavet.
Thy bidding, my master. He is here.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. What makes you think so?
The tremor at the last time I felt it was in the presence of my old master.
That is good to know. I don't.
This will be a day long remembered. It has seen the end of Kenobi and will soon see the end of the rebellion.
So I'll read this one in between. But Osavet says in the chat today, the idea is to start the Lightspeed multi-ball from the middle ramp, then take advantage of the ball save by repeatedly shooting that center ramp to pile up jackpots and super jackpots. As long as you're doing that, you'll naturally like character modes like Endor, Death Star, and stack their multipliers. Picking R2D2 or Han Solo makes things a lot easier by helping you to control the balls and finish modes faster. Great advice. Thank you, Osavet. Shout out. Build everything to build up 6x multiplier and then jump into another multi-ball like TIE Fighter or Victory and watch the
Now,
points
come on now, we haven't got all day.
All right.
Super skill shot completed. Jackpot!
So it must know that that ball didn't save. That is something new after the update. I hope they didn't break it. I don't think if I enabled that, it would give us the extra mode. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think they would make it that easy.
I suggest a new strategy. Try to obtain the Lit Mystery Award.
Okay.
Jedi Ball Savers now available at the Action Button. Super skill shot completed.
All right.
It has come to my attention that the missions are lit. These indicate the shot multiplier is active.
It feels to me like the slings and the pops are actually turned down after this code update. Like they're there doing stuff, but they're not crazy like do 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 do. I feel like they were way stronger before.
E. Jedi Ball Save enabled. Ball 1 locked.
Ooh, nice. That actually worked successfully.
Jedi Ball Saver is now available. D.
You take good care of Master Luke now, understand? And do take good care of yourself.
All right.
Ball 2 locked. Oh, do hurry up before the points do.
I don't think they would let us in, Artu.
Good advice, Rockhound. Good advice. I hear ya. It's I find, at least with my gameplay, I'm always like a step behind, and then I just get caught up playing this one. But Yeah, like, so when I get Death Save Arcade, like, you know what I'm pissed off about right now. Like, I've had a couple Jedi ball saves that are just not working, and so I
Come
read.
on now, we haven't got all day.
Fuck off. I read the README, and it didn't say anything about changing the Jedi ball save, but like something feels like it's changed, because on the last update, I felt like it was grabbing the ball all the time and just holding it. Like, even when you tried to send it over. And now I feel like it, when it does send it back in, it's just like, wee, comes back down. I'm like, and I also feel like the slings and the pops are way more weak after this update. So I don't know. Well, who knows? But these are all just like carefully crafted excuses.
Jedi Ball Save is now available at the action button.
Too short.
Half battle multi-ball. May we please go home? Super jackpot collected. How wonderful! The Jedi Ball Saver is now fully functional. Shot multipliers are lit. Use the action button to control your Jedi powers and
All
save
right.
the ball.
There we go. It's like it's listening.
We're
It's
safe.
listening to our unwanted feedback. There we go. Oh,
Bonus multiplied. It may be advantageous for us to collect a mystery reward.
all right. Death Star's eating the balls.
Death Star Lock 1.
I wonder, is there any way of telling if your Death Star didn't need their fix?
Super skill shot completed. Missions are lit. So many to choose from.
So the fun begins.
Anyway, we should be at all around about $200.
How long before you commence to the light speed?
We have to hurry. 5, 4.
I hate when my cross shots from the left flipper don't make it up either of the ramps, but I will not stop trying.
isn't it? I advise you to collect it.
Like, I have, if my shot quality is good, today I haven't had much issue with the Death Star, oddly. Okay. So Osavet says, look inside. On the right, you get a big edge on the metal bracket. You need it. They did fix it in the later runs. I wish I could tell that. Maybe I'll shine a flashlight in there and take a picture later.
Jedi ball save enabled. Super skill shot completed.
Like, I wish they would have known by serial number. Like, hey, yeah, we fixed it after this.
You must be in control.
There we go. Extra volley.
Extra ball collected. Very well done.
I love that. It doesn't always So Deranger asked an excellent question. They said, as you've owned and swapped out machines, what is more important to you in long-term ownership, theme or gameplay? I would say gameplay. Because the first machine I sold was Stranger Things, and I loved the theme, but the gameplay stopped scratching any itch for me. However, I miss it. I talk about it all the time. I would like to get it again. Maybe I will one day, but
That's too yummy, Junior.
man. All right.
Death Star multi-ball.
I mean, today, guys, I don't think my Death Star's rejecting. I added my add-a-ball too early. That was reactive for sure. We'll just deal with it.
The force is strong with this one.
That's good to know. So Tom.com says, I don't know if you have, if you don't have Jedi spelled completely, you can only use it to whisk the ball to the right. I wonder too, there was some settings in the menu where you can like change how the Jedi behaves, but it was like easy, medium, or hard. It's like, well, what does that mean? Does it give you less? Does it refill faster? Probably it refills
Osavet
faster or
subscribed
something.
to the channel for 1 month.
Awesome. All right, Osavet, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. And thank you, Osavet, for like the explanation above about a good strat on this one. All right.
Skill shot completed. You've activated the multipliers. Place the shot multiplier.
There we go. 4 weeks later.
Ball 2 knocked.
It's like demonetized,
Half the battle
delisted.
volleyball.
Disney cease and desist. Cease and desist. And Spectre, like I was talking about limp balls earlier, so I mean,
Has your confidence.
fucking one shot for 20 lands.
Defeat the AT-AT. Defeat the AT-AT.
It's like I was trying to, but I need to wait for it to do its left, right, east, west,
17.
ding dong around.
Guys must really be desperate. This could really save my neck. Get back to the ship. Get her ready.
Well, I think we were talking about this a little bit this morning on stream too, but like it feels like after this recent code update that when Yoda like force saves the ball, it just kind of like goes up and right back down. Never used to do that ever, so I wonder if there's been a slight adjustment or maybe I have a game issue, but I can't imagine.
Completed.
Oh yeah.
I wish Ben were here.
See that coming from 10 feet away. Yeah. I know, like Spectre Gaming, welcome back also, by the way. I think it's something new. I think it's maybe they, after it grabs the ball, they've just told, because before it would launch the ball way up there. I think it's just like a minor code tweak they made, and I don't know.
The Jedi Ball Saver is now available. Super skill shot completed.
Too short for a stormtrooper.
Huh? Yeah, Tom.com. I think I will join that thread.
I think we took a wrong turn.
Master shot multiplied.
Oh!
Quick, we've got to get across.
Backhand
Find the control
distance.
success rate.
Death Star Lock 2.
Could it be possible? Like, I feel like the Death Star's locking the ball better today. Is this my imagination?
D. Skill shot. Very well done.
Awesome. Well, Spectre Gaming, welcome in, and nice to have you in the chat as always. I like that. And yeah, Osa Vet with the 6-month sub. Thank you so much. Wow, I really appreciate that. The subs really help, and yeah, I genuinely appreciate that. Big time. Okay, come on, let's go. I'm gonna let the balls or the flippers cool a bit. Just chat for a bit. Some of you viewers may not. Let's see if my wire will reach you. Come on, let's go. So I don't know, this is my, the wire won't reach, damn it. So the sound activates my Star Wars topper that my daughter and I built. The music that's playing isn't activating it because it's only in the computer, but what I was thinking is possibly I'll put that topper. I don't know. The thing is though that the C3, the new topper that just came out is cool, but I could buy like a half decent like EM game, or like a third of a pro model X-Men. Like, it's a lot of money. I'm just yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so SJab, like my daughter's 11. She's quite, I don't know. She's not like a computer nerd or anything like I was. I was like a heavy like PC gamer, builder, fixer, breaker when I was her age. But she 3D prints a lot. So we 3D printed the base, because you need a base for the topper. You're not just gluing shit to the top of your game. So we 3D printed the base. We got some music reactive lighting and mounted it in a way with shoe goo that it looks presentable. Put stuff on an angle so you don't see all the little dot lights, and then cable managed it, 3D printed a Star Wars sign, lined it with the metal reflective tape, and then put lighting in it too. So it was a fun thing. And yeah, just that, like, you know, it took us a couple of days to do it. And, you know, it's a memory. And she had fun doing it too. I had a huge amount of fun doing it. So yeah, it has more value than, I do think the gold C-3PO head would look cool. Would it be would it be inappropriate to put that topper on like Terminator? Well, this is the thing too, S-Jab, like Dungeons and Dragons still doesn't have a topper. Jurassic Park doesn't have a topper I want to pay for. So we're going to probably make those ones too. So I've been like scouring Marketplace for like a huge T-Rex, and they make one that was from like Jurassic World, like a massive T-Rex. And they're all sold out on Amazon, but one's for sale like a couple cities away. It's called like a colossal T-Rex. Anyways, I might buy that. See, and if it doesn't look good, I've got a nephew I can give it to. But and dragons too, like, you know, people collect dragons, but it has to be huge. That's the point. It has to be like at least 24 inches wingspan on the dragon. So, but a similar technique, like the sound activated lighting, and anyways, you know,
Humans do truly need my help navigating this machine.
hello, Gidra. Also, to the new subscribers, you got to come hang out in the Discord channel for Grown Up Adjacent. Connect your Discord app to Twitch, and you'll be automatically into the subscriber one. So here's the thing too, Johnny Button. I found a bunch of dragons, but some of them, like, they don't look on brand.
Oh, come on now, we haven't got all day.
And some of them are red, but they don't look like Wrath. And it's almost like it's Wrath adjacent. You know what I mean? So I found some that are like some of the other dragons in Dungeons and Dragons lore, and like the multi-headed dragon or the different color dragons. But again, it has to be freaking massive. Anyways, let's do some more of the things.
There are several nodes ready for you.
All right.
Those guys must really be desperate. This could really save my neck. Get back to the ship. Get it ready. Sorry about the mess.
Yeah, so S-Job, like a lot of D&D players, they make miniatures and they make scenes and props, and there's lots of stuff I could 3D print, but then I'd have to paint it. I can't. This is like the project I work on when I'm on my couch. Like, I'm looking for different dragon pieces or dinosaurs, and it would look cool. I would need to paint it though, right? That would, so you can get oversized D&D like 20-sided dies. And even just having like the light shining through them would also look sweet.
Perhaps Arjun can be of some assistance to you.
Because I think a topper is, or the top of the cabinet, I think is 26 inches wide, if I remember correctly. I mean, it doesn't need to be, like, I could I could 3D print like some castle stuff.
Jackpot!
You know what? I do have a complaint about this game. I try not to complain, but you know, sometimes I have to.
Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me. Gotta like that.
The stand-up targets in this game, for whatever reason, either the angle of the shots or
Your ship.
they move too easily.
To me, fair and square. What's wrong with the Falcon? Hyperdrive. I'll get my people to work on it.
I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by that. So, like, you see this stand-up target dead center? See how it's like moved to the left? And this one is kind of like moved to the right of the artwork. And this one over here, it's not centered, and these aren't small problems, but the fact is, where's this one? This one too. It's hanging into the ball path where it shouldn't
Come on
be.
now, we haven't got all day.
And I'll tell you why this is annoying right now. Because right before I played today, I changed all of them. So why that's frustrating is we've been playing for an hour and 13 minutes and all of them have moved. So I don't know. This is the only game I have that happen. And I think it's because of, you know, they're on an angle, they're in a high speed ball path. I don't know, frustrating. Do I just let them be all crooked and in the way?
Jedi Ball Save is
Like,
now
it doesn't
available
make
at the action button.
much of a difference,
Super skill shot completed.
but it's not nothing. There we go. Force save does something useful.
Jedi Ball Save enabled.
Mark your calendar.
The game didn't let us in, R2.
Nudge the wrong way. Okay, this is a hot take for you guys. So we're gonna talk for a minute in between here. I'm gonna put on a song. Put on something in the background because, you know. So talking to S-Jab, well, all of you, but talking about building my own topper for Dungeons and Dragons and Jurassic Park. So I found a bunch of stuff that I'd want to incorporate, but it needs to, and I can 3D print it. We have a good 3D printer, every color of filament and the, you know, way too many filaments. And I don't know if this sounds like slave-ish, but I've been trying to convince my daughter to learn how to model paint. Is that like, but it would be purely so she could help decorate these models. Like, so for example, there's a really nice mimic chest, like a cool mimic chest that's wide open. I pictured like putting some lights inside of it. It's pretty big, so you could put like the mimic chest and maybe the dragon or a sign, but it needs to get painted. Like when you 3D print it, it's gray or brown. So it's kind of, you could paint it like wood. You can make it, I have one of my materials is like wood material. So it's matte. Yeah. I could just buy like a set of, you know, she probably has a set of the paint for, she probably has some paint that would work. I know a guy that paints models. I should reach out to him and, you know, he doesn't owe me any favors, but Tom that mentioned, did I look at the stand-up target splints? Or maybe they don't work on this game. So what are they? Just like a reinforced post or like a skinnier stand-up target splints? Dude, I'm gonna check that out. Thank you so much, Tom, because it drives me effing crazy in this game. Right before I streamed today, I moved the one beside the Death Star, I moved it over so it's centered. And the one next to it, I moved it back a bit so it's aligned with the artwork. Yeah, cool. I don't know if you brought it up. If you did bring it up, I erased my memory completely. I have no recollection, but yeah. Maybe it was in the chat too and I missed it. That does happen sometimes too. I feel like sometimes also my memory with age is like starting to be a bit of a faulty hard drive. I don't know. All right.
Is it safe for droids?
What? What? Oh yeah. One more game. One more game. Ma! Ma! I just started. Yeah, okay. All right. Scorpion woman. Yeah, I was supposed to stop playing by now, but we'll play one more game.
Skill completed. J. The Jedi Ball Saver is now available.
Too short for a stormtrooper.
Huh?
Ball 1 locked. Mystery ward is lit. D. I. The Jedi Ball Save is now fully operational.
Yes.
I think we took a wrong turn.
No hands. Impressive. Most impressive. Hurry up.
Weak.
5. 1. Oh dear, I can't look anymore.
Ah.
Jedi ball save is now fully operational.
That was like as straight down the middle as you can get. Maybe if I activated the ball save, it would have grabbed it, but I don't think so. I should have told my wife I was on a sucking spree anyway, so the game was likely to be short.
Bless my circuits. The ion cannon is ready. You've placed a shot multiplier. I would advise you to aim at one of the lit mission lanes.
There we go.
I felt a great disturbance in the Force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
That drama. The drama.
Half battle multi-ball. Bonus multiplier.
Remember, Agent?
Glass shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight? I could almost see the remote.
That's good.
Jackpot! Defeat the attack. Super jackpot collected. How wonderful!
Is it like Sharknado?
How did we get into this mess? I've got to rest before I fall apart. My hands are almost frozen. There's no place missing.
All right. Well, folks, if you're not a subscriber or follower to the channel, consider those buttons. I have to do my shilling very quick, shameless self-shilling very quickly because I got to go get some stuff in the house ready. We're having company tonight. And one of the things I have to do is get the rig the hell out of here. I truly have nowhere. It's so large, it doesn't fit through a door, so I don't know what my plan is going to be for that, but we'll see. I'm going to get it out of here and get a bunch of tape measuring done, but all right, have fun on Zen, you guys. You too, have a good evening, everybody. Yeah, Ostevet, thank you so much for the sub and the new subs and follows this stream. Channel's on some good growth, and it's been a great community. Lots of people are, in the chat regularly. I really look forward to it, and so I just want to thank you guys sincerely. As the high score grows. All right, we're going to raid over to What's Brewing just because they've raided me. It's nice to reciprocate.